Hey, boys and girls, Becca and I are back with a little bit of math for you also. And if you're wondering what's going on, Miss Lamar just forgot, Miss Abshire, she forgot to send home your Chromebooks today. So we're giving you some alternate things to do. And I'm really sorry about that. I didn't know until later, or I could have maybe called and reminded her. But that's okay because you can do different things and still learn and still practice. So one thing that we're going to look at today is we're going to look at your double digit addition. Okay, so you haven't done a lot of that this week, and it's already going to be Thursday whenever you probably see this video. So let's kind of go over how we're doing it. Okay, so I'm real creative right here. I've got 57 plus 134. So I wanted to show you that even though my bigger numbers on the bottom, I'm adding, so it's okay. So the first thing that I do is I go to my ones place right here, so 7 and 4. I know 7 and 3 is 10, so 7 and 4 is 11. So I'm going to put my 1 because 11 means 1, 10, and 1, 1. And then I carry my 10 over to the tens place. So 5 and 3 is 8, and then one more makes 9. So I've got 9 tens. And then I still have this 100 here, so I just bring it on. I just bring it on down right there. And so my answer, or my sum, SUM, is 191. Okay, so let's look at this other one. We've got 42 plus 69. Where do you always start? Did you say the ones place? You would be correct. 9 plus 2, well, that's 11 again, because 9 and 1 is 10. So you bring your 1 down, and you carry your 10 over to the tens place, okay? So 6 tens plus 4 tens is 10 tens, and then I have the 1 more, so that makes 11 tens. Well, 11 tens means I've got a group of 100, right? Because 10 tens make 100. So I have to know that my 100, my group of tens, is going to carry down over here. And then I'm left with 1 1. So it's like 11 tens is equal to 100 and 1 1. So it's 111. The reason I'm talking about that is because that's one of the things that you're getting confused on. So 6 and 4, because just because it's the last place doesn't mean you're still not moving it over to the next place value place, okay? So that's not very clear. We're just going to keep practicing. But 6 and 4 makes 10, and then 1 more makes 11. So you can only have 10 tens. And when you get to the 10 tens, you have to move it over to the next place, no matter what. So you have to move over to the 100s place there. So your answer is 111. I want you to write down these two problems, and I want you to solve these on your own. And then I'd like you to make 2 more of your own and solve those, okay? So get a new piece of paper and write down 93 plus 28. Stack them on top of each other with your ones in the ones place and tens in the tens place. Answer it. Write down 61 plus 19. Put your ones in the ones place and your tens in the tens place and answer it. Then make up your 2 more of your own. And then I'm going to give you some bonus points if you can create a word problem, okay? So after you do that, so you'll have 4 problems on a paper. And then if you want to do your word problem maybe on the back like I'm going to do. And I'm adding, okay? So all I have to do is think. When you add, you put together. So I'm just going to make up a problem. And I'm going to talk about the people who've given us all COVID and who are driving me crazy. I'm going to use them as my inspiration. And I'm going to tell you some of the things they've been doing too. Becca threw 2 shoes at Carter. Capital C for Carter. Carter threw 37 baby fits. That really happened. And Trevor threw 22 balls. How many? So I'm going to add them all together now, right? So I told you what all they've thrown, which I know some of them weren't even things, but that's okay. We're being funny. How many things did the kids throw today? And then you get your question mark. Boom. And so then what you're going to do is you're going to add them. Now, whenever I have three add-ins, it isn't super easy. I don't think it's a good thing to do. So I like to do two at a time. So I'm going to take the 22 and the 2 right there, and I'm just going to do that together because that's super easy. 22 plus 2 is just saying 2 ones plus 2 more ones and then a 20, right? Remember how sometimes we do this number bond thing and we've got your 20 and your 2? So you're saying 2 and 2, that's going to make 4, and then you're still left with your 20. And you do that in your head. I know you do. So we've got 24. So now we can take this total or this sum of 24 and we can add it to the balls that Carter or that Trevor threw. And so we're going to say 24 plus 22. And I'm just going to stack them on top of each other because we're kind of practicing that. Ones on top of ones, tens on top of tens. There's 6 and 2 tens plus 2 tens is 4 tens. So it is 46. And when you do a word problem, you always have to label. So you're doing 46 things thrown. And then you'll just turn that into me too. And I hope they're really good. Okay. So push yourself. Thank you guys for working hard. And thank your parents for helping be so flexible with this. I think we're all just trying to get through the best that we can. All right. Show me some good work. Do your best. None of these things are going to take you very long. And don't forget, you still have to read. Okay. So you still do your reading. These are the things you have to do today. You have to do the phonics video with the words. So you'll need a piece of paper for that. Then you've got to write your story that you create with your characters. Hopefully there's a problem and a solution in there. Then you got your math problems, just 4 problems and hopefully a word problem. And then at the end, there's a little math video on clocks. I know you're loving that. And I'd like you to write down the time of the day, draw a picture of the clock that you watch it. Okay, so you draw a circle. So it needs to be an analog one where you show me the minutes and the hours and draw the little arrows. Okay, the arrows. See, minute and hour hand. I don't feel very good, but anyways, I miss you guys, and hopefully we'll all be together soon. Okay, have a great day or night whenever you watch this.